vast deserts of northern Peru, beneath scorching sun and windswept sands, lie the remnants of an ancient and enigmatic civilization, the Moche. Over 1,500 years ago, long before the rise of the Incas, the Moche flourished along the Pacific coastline. With no written language, they left behind clues to their world through stunning artifacts, towering pyramids, and elaborate murals. Today, these silent ruins and fragments of pottery whisper the forgotten stories of a people who were master builders, skilled artists, and keepers of rituals both beautiful and haunting. The Moche were masters of their environment, transforming an arid desert into fertile farmland. They built sophisticated irrigation systems that brought life to the dry valleys, feeding their growing cities. Their society was deeply organized, led by powerful rulers, priests, and warriors, supported by farmers and artisans. Life for the Moche revolved around religion, agriculture, and art, a world where gods and nature intertwined. Their homes were made of adobe bricks, simple yet durable, while grand ceremonial centers, like the massive pyramids, reflected their wealth and devotion. While the Moche had no written language, they were master storytellers. Their ceramics, murals, and gold artifacts reveal a civilization brimming with life, emotion, and belief. Moche pottery, in particular, stands as one of the most advanced artistic achievements of the ancient world. From lifelike portraits of leaders to intimate scenes of daily life, their pottery captured everything: love, war, birth, and death. They depicted animals, gods, and rituals with astonishing realism, leaving us a window into their lives. The Moche even created portrait vessels, clay pots molded to look exactly like individuals, their features so distinct they almost seem alive today. Religion for the Moche was central to their world, but it was also steeped in blood and power. The murals of Huaca de la Luna, or Temple of the Moon, depict elaborate ceremonies. Priests clad in animal skins, jaguar masks, and golden headdresses performed rituals to honor the gods. Victorious warriors brought captives to these sacred spaces, where they were sacrificed, a desperate plea for rain, fertile lands, and prosperity. Evidence from excavations reveals that sacrifices were often conducted during droughts and times of crisis, suggesting their gods demanded life in exchange for survival. At the heart of the Moche civilization stood the Huaca del Sol and Huaca de la Luna monumental adobe pyramids that dominated the landscape. The Huaca del Sol, or Temple of the Sun, was built with over 130 million clay bricks, a feat of engineering that speaks to the Moche's power and skill. Nearby, the Huaca de la Luna, covered in murals, served as a center for worship and sacrifice. These structures were not just temples, they were symbols of authority, housing priests, rituals, and treasures. Though time and weather have eroded their grandeur, these pyramids remain a testament to a people who built monuments meant to touch the heavens. Despite their brilliance, the Moche civilization mysteriously collapsed around 800 CE. Scientists believe the very forces they worshiped, nature itself, may have brought about their downfall. Severe droughts, followed by catastrophic floods caused by El Niño, devastated their fields and cities. The climate crisis may have sparked internal conflicts, weakening their society from within. As their lands dried up and their gods seemed to abandon them, the Moche fell into decline, their world slowly swallowed by the sands of time. Centuries later, the Moche would be rediscovered, their legacy unearthed piece by piece. One of the greatest discoveries came in 1987, the tomb of the Lord of Sipan, a Moche ruler buried with dazzling gold ornaments, jewelry, and treasures. His burial site, filled with intricate artifacts, gave the world its first glimpse of the power and splendor of Moche leaders. Today, archaeologists continue to uncover new secrets, from pottery to ceremonial sites, painting a picture of a civilization both mysterious and mesmerizing. The Moche people left no written records, yet their art, architecture, and rituals speak louder than words. They were visionaries who tamed the desert, artists who captured the human soul, and believers who built monuments to their gods. Though their civilization faded, the Moche's story endures, buried beneath the sands, etched into their ceramics, and carried forward by the ruins they left behind. They remind us of the beauty and fragility of all great civilizations, and the power of human creativity to defy even the harshest landscapes